Berlin is one of the most fascinating cities in the world. It's a place where history meets modernity, culture blends with nightlife, and every street has a story to tell. Whether you're into history, art, music, or food, Berlin offers something for everyone. But with so many things to do, where do you even start? That's where this locals guide comes in. Instead of just the usual tourist attractions, we'll dive deep into hidden gems, cultural hotspots, and unique experiences that make Berlin truly special. From its incredible museums and street art to its legendary nightlife and delicious food, here's the ultimate list of the best things to do in Berlin. Explore Museum Island, a UNESCO World Heritage site. If you love history and art, then Museum Island, Museum Sinsel, is an absolute must-visit. Located in the heart of Berlin, this UNESCO-listed complex houses 5 world-famous museums: the Pergamon Museum, Bode Museum, Neues Museum, Alte National Gallery, and Alte Museum. Each museum offers something unique, from ancient artifacts and Egyptian treasures to breathtaking classical paintings and sculptures. The Pergamon Museum is the crown jewel, home to the legendary Ishtar Gate of Babylon and the stunning Pergamon altar. The Neues Museum is another highlight, displaying the famous bust of Nefertiti, one of the most well-preserved artifacts from ancient Egypt. If you're an art lover, the Alte National Gallery features masterpieces by Caspar David Friedrich, Monet, and Renoir. Even if you're not a history buff, the island's stunning architecture and riverside location make it a perfect spot for a peaceful stroll. Pro tip: get a Museum Island pass if you plan to visit multiple museums. It's much cheaper than buying individual tickets. Walk through history at the Berlin Wall and East Side Gallery. No visit to Berlin is complete without seeing the Berlin Wall, one of the most powerful symbols of the Cold War. While most of the wall was torn down in 1989, some sections still remain, serving as a reminder of Berlin's divided past. The best place to experience this history is the East Side Gallery, a 1.3 kilometers long stretch of the wall covered in colorful street art and political murals. Each painting tells a different story, from peace and freedom to political struggles and hope. The most famous artwork here is The Kiss by Dmitry Vrubel, depicting a passionate embrace between Soviet leader Leonid Brezhnev and East German leader Erich Honecker. As you walk along the wall, take your time to read the messages and absorb the powerful emotions behind each piece. For a deeper historical experience, visit the Berlin Wall Memorial at Bernauer Strasse, where you can see a preserved section of the original border fortifications, including the Watchtower and a death strip. The memorial also features an open-air exhibition with stories from people who tried to escape East Berlin. Experience Berlin's alternative culture in Kreuzberg and Friedrichshain. Berlin is famous for its alternative scene, and the neighborhoods of Kreuzberg and Friedrichshain are at the heart of it. These districts are filled with vibrant street art, underground music venues, quirky cafes, and multicultural influences. Start your exploration in Kreuzberg, a former punk neighborhood that has transformed into a hub of creativity. Wander down Oranienstrasse to find graffiti-covered walls, indie bookstores, and cool vintage shops. If you're into music, check out So 36, a legendary club that once hosted punk bands like the Dead Kennedys and the Ramones. For food, Markthalle Noon is the perfect place to grab delicious street food from around the world. Cross the iconic Oberbaum Bridge to enter Friedrichshain, where you'll find the famous Raw-Gelände, a former train repair yard that has been turned into an urban playground with clubs, art galleries, climbing walls, and flea markets. At night, this area comes alive with legendary nightclubs like Berghain, Sisyphos, and Wild Renati, making it the perfect spot to experience Berlin's world-famous nightlife. Visit the Brandenburg Gate and Pariser Platz. One of Berlin's most iconic landmarks, the Brandenburg Gate is a symbol of German unity and a must-see attraction. Originally built in the 18th century as a city gate, it has witnessed some of the most significant moments in German history, from Napoleon's march into Berlin to the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. The gate stands proudly at Pariser Platz, one of Berlin's most beautiful squares, surrounded by historic buildings like the Hotel Adlon, where Michael Jackson famously dangled his baby from the balcony. The best time to visit is early morning or late at night, when it's less crowded and beautifully illuminated. Just a short walk away is the Reichstag building, Germany's parliament, where you can visit the glass dome for free and enjoy stunning views of the city. Just remember to book your visit online in advance. Relax at Tempelhofer Feld, Berlin's giant urban park. If you're looking for a unique and open space to unwind, Tempelhofer Feld is the perfect spot. This enormous public park was once an active airport, but after its closure in 2008, it was transformed into one of the largest urban parks in the world. Unlike typical parks with fountains and manicured gardens, Tempelhofer Feld still retains its massive runways, allowing visitors to cycle, rollerblade, skateboard, or simply take a long walk in an open, breezy environment. Berliners love Tempelhofer Feld for its laid-back atmosphere and creative spirit. You'll see people flying kites, hosting picnics, and even growing vegetables in the community garden areas. It's also a fantastic place to watch the sunset or enjoy an outdoor BBQ with friends. Since it's located in the middle of the city, it's easily accessible but never feels overcrowded. Whether you want to relax, exercise, or just take in Berlin's unique open-air culture, this park is a must-visit. Dive into Berlin's food scene, from Döner Kebabs to Currywurst. Berlin's food culture is a melting pot of different influences, thanks to its diverse population. One dish that has become synonymous with Berlin is the Döner kebab. Originally brought to the city by Turkish immigrants in the 1970s, Berlin's version of the doner is legendary. It's packed with juicy meat, fresh vegetables, and a delicious yogurt-based sauce wrapped in warm, crispy bread. If you want to try your best, head to Mustafa's Jim's Kebab in Kreuzberg. Just be prepared for a long queue, because it's that popular. Another iconic Berlin street food is currywurst, sliced sausage covered in a tangy curry ketchup sauce, typically served with fries. You can find currywurst stands all over the city, but one of the most famous is Konak's Imbiss, which has been serving this dish since 1930. If you're looking for something a little different, try Berliner Pfannkuchen, a jelly-filled donut that's a local favorite. For a more authentic German experience, visit a traditional beer garden like Prater Garden in Prenzlauer Berg, where you can enjoy a large mug of Berliner Weisse, a traditional wheat beer, alongside a hearty plate of bratwurst and sauerkraut. Whether you prefer street food, international flavors, or classic German dishes, Berlin's food scene has something for every taste. Discover hidden underground bunkers. Berlin's history goes deep, literally. Beneath the city, you'll find a network of underground bunkers and tunnels from World War II and the Cold War. One of the best ways to explore them is through Berliner Unterwelten, an organization that offers guided tours into Berlin's underground world. These tours take you through abandoned air raid shelters, escape tunnels, and hidden passageways, offering a fascinating look at Berlin's wartime past. It's an experience unlike any other, giving you a glimpse into the darker side of Berlin's history. Berlin is a city that never fails to surprise. Whether you're exploring its historic sites, vibrant neighborhoods, or incredible food scene, there's always something new to discover. It's a city of contrast, where old meets new, tradition blends with rebellion, and creativity thrives in every corner. So, have you been to Berlin? What's your favorite thing to do in the city? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips and adventures. Happy travels!